I gotta say it. I gotta say it because this is part. Na 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 na. Hey hey hey. Goodbye. We're saying goodbye to somebody in TNA. It's time for the lockdown recap. Let me start off with the matchup between Jeff Hardy and Kurt Angle, Team J-Lay versus the Joltin' Jets. Who would get the better of the teams? Well, Jeff Hardy showed an impressive amount of offense trying to leave the cage. Apparently it didn't work. Kurt Angle pulled him down several times. We even see an Olympic slam off the top. Also, 2 Swanton bombs that didn't do Kurt Angle in. I saw this match last night. Holy crap. Was this match ever entertaining? There were kickouts, near falls, maneuvers that I haven't seen before. Some that I have seen. Jeff even hit Whisper in the Wind. He hit a modified version of the Twist of Fate. It was like a Twist of Fate mixed with a stunner.
Oh, wow.
Mixed with the stunner. Because he went all the way around, but when Jeff Hardy, instead of Jeff Hardy going straight down like he does with Twist, he stopped and sat down. He sat down. I don't know. In the end, however, he does manage to hit a Twist of Fate, and of course, he also managed to break free out of the ankle lock, which was funny too. We also had, and he kicked out of the Olympic slam from the top rope, which was pretty impressive. The team that wins is Team J-Lay with Jeff Hardy. MCMG trying to take down Samoa Joe and Magnus for the TNA tag titles. Could the Joltin' Jets get points on the board? Let's tell you. MCMG, of course, with a flurry of offense in the beginning. Of course, that was stopped shortly after that by Joe and Magnus. They are a powerhouse team. I'm not even going to lie. They are good people. They are guys that know what they're doing. I really did not want to see the Joltin' Jets take the points for the title defense. Sadly enough, though, that would be the case. They did win. Samoa Joe and Magnus, my team, manages to gain 10 points off the match, but lose 5 off of a match loss. Let's go to the undefeated Crimson versus the Blueprint, Matt Morgan. Or as,
oh boy, this one I was looking forward to.
Or as you also call him, the what?
The DNA of TNA?
Exactly. By the way, the sound that you're hearing, Alex has been amplified. I plugged in some speakers also to make it sound better so you can actually hear him better.
Yay!
Oh my god. He's on something. I want to know what he's on, but we'll find out later. I'm
on Monday.
Yeah. It's better than being on Rebecca Black Friday, right?
No.
I'd probably play that just to piss him off later, but that's beside the point. Matt Morgan and Crimson, these guys, I knew it was going to be hell. I knew it was going to be a war. But Crimson, holy shit. This guy must have been on something because he was flying. He was stopped a few times, but as soon as that little offense that he had stopped, Matt Morgan would do 2 moves and then Crimson would start kicking his ass all over again. This was an incredible match. I loved it. Matt Morgan is on a team, but he's an alternate. Let me actually double check the book for you people at home, since I have also written down the rules. Matt Morgan is, oh crap. Now see, if Matt Morgan was on my team as an actual pick, and the person that picked Crimson was on their team,
that was me.
I would have gotten points and he would have lost because Alex is, no, scratch that. I'm sorry. I would have lost points and he would have gained them. Because the winner, via escape from the top of the cage and still undefeated, is Crimson.
Wow.
The television title was also on the line. Robbie E., the worst impersonator of Zack Ryder I've ever seen in my fucking life, took it up against the one-on-one man known as Devon. Devon wanting to keep the television title. Does he do it? Well, I'll tell you what happens. The match was good. Devon, of course, still wanting to get shots in. Robbie E., of course, wanting to get revenge for losing the title at Victory Road. This battle I knew was going to happen, but explain to me this, if people can. Why in the hell would you put the television title online at a pay-per-view event and I never see the television champion on Impact?
Yeah, that's kind of weird.
Honestly, if we kept it the way it was, the Legends belt, I would have been fine. I would have been fine. That's just my opinion, though. But, I mean, they did change it to the television title. That's what happens. Robbie E. does not win this one. Devon successfully retains the title. But, of course, the freak Rob Terry having something to say at the end of it, because he's apparently the bodyguard for, and apparently you didn't make the list, bro. I don't know what the fuck that was about, but it was completely gay.
Yeah,
That's what I said. I mean, can someone do me a favor? I don't care who it is, just leave the comments below. What would you rather hear? You're not on the list, bro, or woo woo woo, you know it. Personally, I'm Zack Ryder.
Yes, I am too.
I would like to see Robbie E versus Zack Ryder, and Zack Ryder just beat the shit out of him. And that's my
Yes, I would pay money to see that. I'll be right back.
Alright. Well, here he goes. Let me go ahead and explain another match. The Knockouts Championship match. Gail Kim taking on Velvet Sky. Gail Kim, of course, being accompanied to the ring by the Queen Bee herself, Madison Rayne. These two, of course, had a bloodbath, but it really wasn't. These two had a very, very physical, competitive matchup. In the end, however, Gail Kim successfully retains the TNA Knockouts Championship by, I believe it was pinfall. Or was it escape from the top? No, it was pinfall. It was pinfall after a roll-up. There was a roll-up that happened. Velvet had a 2, but then, of course, Gail Kim cheating, grabbing a hold of the tights, getting a 3 count herself. Gail Kim successfully retains the World Knockout Championship for TNA. And if any of this came out wrong, I do apologize beforehand. I was going to write all this stuff down. I didn't have enough time. I didn't know we were going to shoot today. This is how it is. The Knockout Tag Titles. I want someone also down below in the comment box to explain to me, are these tag titles for real? Are they for real? Because to be honest with you, I don't think so. The Knockout Tag Team Championships were on the line last night at Lockdown as Rosita and Sarita took on... Wait, Sarita sounds like someone from the SES. I think it might have been... Serena.
Yeah.
It was Rosita and Sarita from Mexican America taking on the tag team champions of ODB and Eric Young. This has got to be... I'm sorry to say it, but now the Knockout title... Huh?
Nothing.
You were just saying, oh my god, 'cause you still can't believe those two were champions.
Yes, I still can't believe they're champions.
They did successfully defend the titles last night by beating those two via pinfall. Can someone explain, is it just me, or does the Knockout Tag Team titles right now seem like a fun title? Really?
I don't know.
I mean, combine that with the television champion, that's 2 titles you never see defended anymore on Impact Wrestling.
Yeah, that's kind of weird.
Also, before the main event match, which was Rude versus Storm, I'll get to that in a minute. Two people that Huevos Rancheros, Alex. I love saying that name. I'm sorry, it's never gonna get old. 2 people that Alex had. I'll mention that Hulk Hogan came out after Ric Flair started flapping his gums because of the whole Eric Bischoff match, which I'll explain in a second. Hulk Hogan comes out and says, if you have any complaints about the GM, about how I run things, now would be the time to say it. He says if he's not happy with everything, Hulk Hogan doesn't give a damn. He lays Ric Flair out. And to be honest, if Mike Tenay would have stepped in that ring with Ric Flair would have gotten his ass kicked.
Here's something I don't understand about this. I think they're basically setting up a match between Hogan and Flair at Bound for Glory.
It could be, but...
We saw it at Bash of the Beach 94. We could have seen it at WrestleMania 8. We definitely don't want to see it in 2012. I don't want to see 2 old guys beating the crap out of each other, getting bloodied up, just to see the crowd go, oh, shit! Holy shit! Oh my god, this is I don't want to see it.
Oh god. that was really good.
The total combined age is 110.
You serious?
No, I don't know.
It wouldn't surprise me.
Probably. I just don't want to see it.
Phil's got to be in his 60s. He's taking Viagra, thinking it's working.
Yeah.
But anyway, let me go ahead and explain why Ric Flair was pissed off. It was Team Garrett versus Team Eric in Lethal Lockdown as the first match of the night. Team Eric, I don't know why we thought it was Team Garrett, but Team Bischoff, Team Eric, had the advantage of Lethal Lockdown. So it was Bully Ray starting off against Gunner. Bully Ray versus Garrett. Then Gunner came in, followed by... Wow, good question. I think it was Austin Aries, the X Division champion. It's just weird. It really was weird. I forget the exact order, but I do know they all came out. By the way, all three of us got points for an appearance by our three teams. Alex for having RVD as an appearance for that pay-per-view during that one promo. I had it for AJ Styles, and Jimmy had it for his pick, which was... He's on his team. What the hell did I do with the book? Over here. Anderson.
Yeah.
Couldn't remember. Anderson, but Anderson, of course, was a part of the Team Garrett as well. Anderson, by the way, after everyone who was in the ring, Anderson went like this, like he normally would for the mic. Mike didn't come down. Nope. That was more of a summoning for the top of the cage. You guys forget Lethal Lockdown. There is no escape through the door. There is no going out of the cage to win the match. You can, of course, go outside the cage and do some crazy shit, as we saw from Jeff Hardy jumping off the top of a ladder through a table during one Lethal Lockdown.
Yeah.
But, and mind you, the winner of this, the team winner, the captain of the losing team, axed from TNA. That's why I was singing the song earlier. Garrett's team had a flurry of offense, same with Bully Ray being the human fucking steamroller. I'm dead serious. He was barreling through anybody and everybody. AJ and Austin Aries actually, with Eric hiding like the little prissy bitch he is in the corner, that didn't last too long because Aries and AJ brought him into the ring only for Garrett to have his shots on his father. Kendo stick shots. Let me explain the weapons that were up top for those that don't know. I believe there was 2 steel chairs. I know one was used. Trash can lid. Trash can itself. Jeff Jarrett's old guitar was a weapon. 2 kendo sticks. And if I believe correctly, a couple of hockey sticks. One of them was a goalie stick.
Yep.
I know this well because I play goalie in street hockey. And it's the Stanley Cup playoffs. Go Flyers. Gotta say it. I mean, come on. They're 3 games to nothing against Boston. What more can we do? And not Boston, not Pittsburgh. I'm sorry. What more can we do?
Right.
Yeah, I've never thought I'd seen a hockey stick be used as a weapon like that, but it was funny as hell. Clothesline and just, oh my god, it was funny. I would like to have seen a slap shot with something into someone's nuts just so I can laugh, but it never happened. Oh well, what can I do? But overall, the match ended with the guitar over the head of Eric. Ric Flair's pissed off. You want to know why? There's no more Eric Bischoff in TNA. Your winners, Team Garrett's.
Yay, Bischoff is gone.
Yes! I was so happy.
Only Hogan and Flair can go too.
No, only Flair. Hogan's okay. Hogan is GM of TNA. He's doing a damn good job.
So far.
Storm and Rude fought it out for the world title at Lockdown. This was a match I knew was going to be a bloodbath. This match, of course, originally started outside the ring. The bell never rung, however, until both were in the actual cage itself. The match started with basically them trading shots outside the cage because Robert Roode's intro allowed him to be a complete idiot and go around the ring. Well, apparently that was changed back. Rude met the steel steps a couple times. They both met the sides of the cage numerous times. The guardrails got involved as well.
Yes, they did.
A lot of things were getting thrown. Apparently there were rakes into the cage. I'm sorry, that steel is unforgiving, and it hurts like hell. I've actually been inside a steel cage. Don't ask me why or how, but I have been, and it hurts a lot. The matchup, though, was really, really good. It was really entertaining. James Storm went for the last call super kick. Rude got the official in that match in the way. And apparently the referee met the full impact of the super kick. Of course, we thought Robert Roode was going to leave the door. He actually asked Earl Hebner for a beer bottle, smashing it over his head. Robert Roode would try to retain the title that way. Earl Hebner slides in the ring and counts for a 2 count as Storm gets a kick out. Now here's how the match ends, because this is a really, really interesting match. These two were going at it. The door, mind you, is still open. You can just walk right the hell out of the door. Apparently not. Apparently not. The way the match ends, somehow James Storm finds a way to deliver a second super kick. A second last call. Problem is, he kicks Robert Roode. And Robert Roode falls out of the door and onto the mats below, meaning both feet hit the floor, and Robert Roode retains the TNA World Championship.
Wow.
I was going to say World Tag Team titles, but that's not the case. So
No.
after one pay-per-view, 10 points separates third from second and second from first. 20-point gap between third and first. Alex is in the third with 50 points, but I don't blame him. That's still solid. I'm in second place with 60 points. Jimmy, of course, from the Jolton Jets, in first with 70 points. That's the way the draft looks right now. The next pay-per-view we are hitting is Extreme Rules. That will be fun.
Oh boy.
2 out of 3 falls, of course, everyone knows. We're going to give our predictions for that on the next episode.
Upcoming show.
Yep, which will probably be the day before Extreme Rules or the day of.
Alright.
Which I think is next week or the week after.
I think it's the week after.
It's one of the two. Let's go ahead and start where we can with our top 5 Hall of Famers of all time. This, of course, because of the fact that I just thought of the Hall of Fame ceremony.
Huh.
Why not? We can include Celebrity Wing if we wish. Alex, how about we have you start out with number 5?
Alrighty then. Number 5. Greatest Hall of Famer of all time. Right?
Yep. He's still uploading episode 3, by the way.
It's all the way up.
It's fully up.
It's still there. It's up now.
Okay, cool.
Number 5 was recently inducted this past year. I, of course, talking about the Rated R Superstar, Edge.
Let me just say, I love the fact that Edge is in there. It's definitely not too early. Personally, what they should have done was when he left, and I'm going to play this for you guys because I think it's only right to, as soon as my iTunes gets up. Where is it? Don't waste my time. Nope. Even though I do remember him. I have it. I know I do. This is not easy.
No.
I don't know.
How are we doing on time?
I don't know. Let me find out. For everyone at home, I'm trying to find Edge's theme. Oh, shit. Okay. 1940. Somewhere in the 1940s. I'll find this song somehow, and we'll be right back with the third part. I'll have my number 5 pick. Okay, alright guys, you are watching episode 4 of the Pro Wrestling
Everyone.
Thank you. Hoping you would do it. See you guys in a minute.